Well, it's Monday, it's end of a week for us here on this channel, so that means we're going to take a look at some light and positive news. Let's begin. Hello, and welcome back to Chat About It, Don't Shout About It with me, Rachel, the Queen of the Woke, as crowned by one of my haters.
Crown you Queen of the Woke!
Let's chat about it. So today's news I have taken from Good News Post. This is a live reaction. I've not yet read this article. So this is about the London Ambulance Service honours 1,700 years of dedication at Celebration of Service event. 1,700 years. Is that how long it's been going, or is that hours, or what is it? I'd like to really know, but goodness me, what a whole load of dedication that has been going on there. You can't knock the ambulance service. They are there to do a job. I know that they have a very difficult job to do as well. My mum works for the NHS. She was for a very long time a matron, and she's just recently retired actually, and now she does 2 days a week. She's gone back down to the role of sister, and she is teaching other nurses as part of her job. That is part of the makeup of her job on her ward. But she still runs when the new matron isn't there, which is interesting. But they put in so many hours and so much work time. And of course, naturally, our health services should be looked after, they should be cared for, and they should be celebrated. I know that we've got a lot of wait times and things like that, but they do a very difficult job. The extraordinary commitment of 70 members of staff at the London Ambulance Service has been recognised at an emotional celebration of service ceremony held in central London on Thursday, 13th of November. So last week now, goodness me. Do you know, this wasn't even on my radar. I wasn't aware that this was happening. And this is why I like going into the Positive News Network and the Happy Newspaper and things like that, because you can find little trinkets like this that you wouldn't find in everyday news. And it's just a reminder, really, that it's not all doom and gloom, is it? Colleagues from across the organisation, from frontline paramedics and 999 call handlers to dispatchers and corporate staff, were honoured, passing milestones years of service. Together, the group have contributed more than 1,700 years. So, collectively, 1,700 years. That answers my question. To caring for Londoners in emergencies. It can be a very dangerous job for them to do as well, because they end up in all sorts of situations. Among those recognised were paramedic Nick Osborne, operations officer for the service's tactical response unit, which responds to terror attacks, firearm incidents, and other major emergencies in the capital. This is what he says. It really doesn't feel like 30 years because I love what I do. I've been a paramedic on ambulances, a flight paramedic on London's air ambulance, and now I've got the most exciting job of the lot. 30 years. 30 years. Thank you for your service, sir. That's a long time. But if you're doing a job that you really, really enjoy, you will work it for all of your working life if you can. So, oh goodness me. So he's done been a paramedic, a flight paramedic as well. And now he's doing the tactical response unit, which responds to terror attacks, firearm incidents. Goodness me, it's a dangerous job. Very dangerous job. In that one, yeah, for sure. And they go into all sorts of situations as well. They never know what they're going to get, do they? Do you ever watch those like sort of like frontline things, where you go and they follow the ambulances and the crews around with the cameras to find out what their life is like and how they do everything that they do. It's just phenomenal, some of the things that they get up to in that job, and it's a very, very important job to do. I'm so pleased to have found this piece of news. Frontline staff marking 20 years of service were awarded either the Queen's or King's Long Service and Good Conduct Medal, while corporate colleagues received the London Ambulance Service Medallion. Those with 30 or 40 years of service were given clasps or PIN badges recognizing their continued contribution. Eligibility rules were updated last year, allowing 999 call handlers and dispatchers to receive long service medals for the first time. Well, good, because, they're the first people that we contact, isn't it? We dial 999 and they ask what you want, like firearm, fire service or the paramedics or whichever, and you ask, and then you're put onto a call handler and dispatcher, and it's phenomenal. And they've got to get the information from you as much as they possibly can in order to solve a situation. You hear these stories of toddlers phoning up ambulance services, and these call handlers and dispatch services have to work out exactly what is going on just from cryptic calls alone. It's amazing. Among the recipients were dispatchers Safar Zadar, I'm sorry if I mispronounced that, and watch manager Marnie Parker. Marnie said, "Every day is different. I started as a call handler, and over the phone, you can help a mum deliver a baby or instruct someone giving CPR. Yeah, you've got to know all of that as well. Amazing. I don't think I could ever do this job, by the way. On a day like this, you think about all the thousands of lives you've helped, and now my daughter has joined the service. It's a very noble service to join to. It's like, and the hours that they work is crazy. They work crazy hours as well." Zafar added, "I never intended to stay this long, but it's such a rewarding job. Lots has changed, but there's always been teamwork and that drive to help people." Chief Executive Jason Killens, who began his career at the London Ambulance Service in 1996, presented the medals, joined by Chair Andy Trotter, Chief Medical Officer Fenella Wrigley, Chief Financial Officer Rakesh Patel, and Chief Paramedic Pauline Cranmer. I mean, I do apologise if I have butchered any of those names. Jason said, "I want to say a heartfelt thank you for the incredible dedication of our people who have given more than 1,700 years of service." That's 1,700 years of saving lives, helping patients and caring for Londoners in their moments of greatest need. We are immensely proud of their contribution and the way that they have shaped the service we are today. And it's not just rushing to emergencies, though, is it? It's like if you may need to go and send an ambulance to go and pick someone up to bring them up for a medical appointment, or you may need the ambulance service at an event. So they're there, and or even going into schools, doing talks at schools and showing children the ins and outs. Everything that they do is really important to the running of the medical services, be it on the NHS or private. Everything that they do is really, really important. So it's really fundamental that it gets recognised. And sometimes maybe even it doesn't get recognised often enough. The London Ambulance Service, part of the NHS, is the busiest ambulance service in the UK and relies on thousands of staff and volunteers who respond to emergencies 24 hours a day, 365 days of the year. Wow, that is amazing to read, an amazing story. And I want to say congratulations to all those workers who work for the London Ambulance Service. Fantastic what you do. And any ambulance service member throughout any of the country, you have a very difficult job. As with anyone who works on the NHS and private medical, it's not easy to do. I don't think I could ever do it. So I just want to take this opportunity to say thank you for your service, and very well deserved. So that's it for this week's worth of videos. Please do let me know what you think about this amazing piece of news in the comments section below. Do you have any stories that you can share? I got knocked off of my bike once, and the ambulance service very kindly helped me out in that situation there. And obviously I'm absolutely fine now, but that is all thanks to the immediate response of the ambulance. Remember to chat about it, don't shout about it. Thank you very much for watching. And of course, by the way, obviously the doctors as well, they helped me too when I was knocked off. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching today. Don't forget you can join me on my other platforms as well. I've got YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, X, TikTok, Instagram, Locals, Substack, and I also have a Discord. Everything is linked below.